Hey everybody, happy Friday. So I've been experimenting with guitar picks for the last couple of weeks, trying to kind of change things up because I've always played the same pick for many, many years. So the pick that I've played forever is the Dunlop Tortex Jazz H3. And I love this pick. And how I discovered this pick was back in I think it was late 80s or early 90s, friends of mine, we went to see Paul Gilbert. And one of my friends caught a pick that Paul Gilbert threw into the audience, and he gave it to me because he knew I was a huge fan. Of course, I went home right away and I started playing with that pick, and I instantly fell in love with it. And it was very similar to this pick. I'll post a picture in this video. So as I said, I fell in love with that pick and it became my main pick for many years. But I like trying new things. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play a rhythm and a lead, mostly focusing on picking. And it's going to be the same rhythm, the same lead over and over again with two different guitar sounds. And I'm going to be swapping between the picks. And I want you to tell me if you hear a difference. And then I'll tell you at the end how each pick felt. So for this experiment, I'm going to be using my Schecter guitar. It's got active EMGs in it. I know there's going to be people out there that say active sounds different than passive. I'm totally there with you. But this is the guitar that I've been playing a lot lately, so we're going to be using this one. All right, the first pick we're going to be doing is my pick, the Jazz. Here we go. The next pick we're going to use is the attack pick. Here we go. The next pick we're going to be using is a wood pick from Walraven. Here we go. All right, the next one is going to be a stone pick. Look how thick this thing is. All right, this is from Stone Age Picks. Here we go. Messed that one up. All right, another pick from Stone Age. All right, a little bit thinner, I think. I'm not sure, but here we go. And it's very tiny, so I seem to lose it in my hand sometimes. Here we go. All right, next pick we're going to do is the Tagua pick from Black Mountain. I think I'm saying it right. Here we go. And the last pick we're going to be using is this Yngwie Malmsteen signature pick. It's 1.5 millimeters, made out of Derlin, I think. Here we go. All right, so for some palm muting stuff, we're going to go through those picks again. I'm going to play a line that might sound familiar to some of you. It's going to be only this line, not the whole song. Here we go. That was the H3. All right, next is the attack pick. Next, Walraven would pick. Here we go. Next in line, Stone Age. Next, another Stone Age. And now the Black Mountain Tagua. And the last, the Yngwie pick. All right, so we're going to go to lead guitar playing. We're going to play one line with the neck pickup on. We're going to be picking every single note, no hammer-ons or anything. We're going to be using the H3 to start this one off. Now the attack pick. Walraven. Stone Age. Stone Age 2. Black Mountain Tagua. And the final pick, the Yngwie. All right, so post below, what did you think of those picks? How did they sound to you? Ignore my horrible playing. But let me tell you what I think. So the H3 pickup, the Jazz, all right, this one, it's still a fantastic pick. It feels a little small in my hand. I feel like I just can never get a great grip on it. Even if it had grippies, I just feel like there's not really much there, like there's no substance to it. But it's still a fantastic pick. The attack pick, the stealth pick here, is actually a really, really nice pick. It's got a nice sharp tip to it. It attacks the strings really well. And it also has a different tone. I do like this pick, but it's not my favorite. The wood pick is completely different, and I gotta be honest, I almost never touch it. It's just unwieldy to me. The Stone Age picks. All right, so both 1 and 2, really great for rhythm playing. They glide across the strings. If you're playing some really fast, chunky rhythms, these picks are great. I've used these quite a bit in recording. But for lead playing, especially the way I play, they're unwieldy. I cannot use them. Okay, this is one of the newer picks that I got, the Tagua. It's an interesting pick. Every time I grab this pick, I kind of take a moment to get my hand adjusted before I can actually play. It sounds good. It feels good on the strings. When I play really fast, though, I feel like it doesn't have enough bite on the string. And it also creates, for me, a chirpy sound, but ignore that. You guys are talking about sound. I'm talking about feel. All right, so the Tagua Black Mountain, it's actually a good pick and not bad for the price. The final pick, and this was the surprising one. I've always been curious. I've never played a pick like the one that Yngwie Malmsteen plays, and I was curious. So I picked up this pick, and I have to say, right out of the box, I really like this pick. It glides across the strings really well. It's really rigid. This thing has no give to it. And I feel like I have something in my hand. Like I never have a grip problem. So when I play this pick, I just play for hours and I don't feel like my hand is getting fatigued because I'm constantly battling the pick. So I gotta say, my new favorite pick is the Yngwie Malmsteen 1.5 millimeter Derlin pick. So anyway, tell me what you think below. Let me know if you liked the sounds of the different picks. Tell me which pick was your favorite. And there you go. And for you pick makers out there, if you have a pick that you think I should try, hit me up. We'll talk. See ya.